welcome back to Crunchy Pig Simulator, where this pig screams and it crunches our audio. My God.
Is he gonna do it? Watch him do it. He's gonna do it. Wait for him. Wait for him. Wait for him. He's gonna do it. Wait.
Oh, it's so bad.
It's
so bad. It just like jump scared the crap out of Hayden earlier.
Yeah. Essi was going to the bathroom before we started this recording.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting there minding my own business, and then all of a sudden this fucking bull just goes in my ear, and I'm like, Jesus. It was crazy.
Okay,
it was
so
insane.
I can't break this.
But also, we just watched the new Mario movie trailer, the second one that just came out. Well, for us, it just came out probably like a month or so ago.
For you guys.
Yeah. But goddamn, that shit was cool.
So good.
It's so good.
So there's this section inside the trailer which is not spoilers, because I'm sure by this point in time it has already been seen. There's probably another trailer out.
If you haven't watched it, go watch it.
But there's a point where they're on like Mario Kart carts and stuff.
Yeah, and they go to Rainbow Road.
I really want there to be a moment where Luigi does the Luigi death stare as he's going through. I need to see that. He just drive by like Bowser or something with a Luigi death stare.
It'd be so good.
It'd be fantastic.
Like, honestly, like, I was telling Essi, after the first trailer, I was still like, I'm not really too sure about this. But after the second trailer, I'm fully into it. The only thing I'm, like, still concerned about is Chris Pratt Mario. Because he seems, like, he sounds so unenthusiastic, which is, like, Mario's whole thing. He's enthusiastic.
To be fair, I think their whole premise of the movie is supposed to be, like, him being introduced to the world for the first time. You know?
Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure of that yet, because I haven't exactly seen, like, anything, like, that's fully said, oh, Mario is, like, being isekai'd to, like, this world. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, kind of, though, because inside that trailer, Peach specifically says, like, wow, there's a lot of stuff in this world, you know, and introducing it to him. So
maybe, I don't know. It could be the case. If that is the case, then I'd be more inclined to believe Chris Pratt's performance, but if not, then it's like, Charles Martinet, man, just get him back, please.
Well, that's the thing, it's like, I think he's meant to be kind of dorky and kind of weird and kind of like awkward, you know?
Yeah.
And kind of comedic, because otherwise there's just not a story to tell. If you have somebody just going in there who's just all happy to be doing everything, there's not really any plot.
But like the thing is that like Charlie Day's Luigi, I really like that. Like, it felt more believable to me than Chris Pratt Mario.
But to be fair, Luigi's character is more, I would say a little bit more complex than Mario, because at least with Luigi, we kind of get what he's feeling, you know? And to be fair, like, Luigi used to not be like a scaredy cat before until like Luigi's Mansion and jump.
And then he became it.
Yeah, but then all of a sudden you notice that there was like a little extra spice of personality within like the character's animations, and like Luigi's Mansion 3, like,
true,
there was a lot of storytelling within that, and there's a lot as an actor, which you would know, that they can pull from to kind of like make that performance feel like that character, even if they don't speak normally. But with Mario, you really don't have that little extra ounce of depth that's gonna make it interesting for a movie, unless you do something where it's like, it's a new world, and he's just being, you know, he's just trying to figure it out. Like, he's getting his bearings, and then he's gonna go have fun and do all the junk. But right now, he's got to figure it out.
I could see that.
Otherwise, there's no depth, you know? There's not a lot of surprise.
That's true. I mean, I'm open-minded about it. And I want to go in with, like, not super high expectations, because if I do, I know that I am going to be hurt. So I'm not going to do it.
Oh,
I was like that with the first Sonic movie. I went in with pretty decent expectations, and I got hurt. And then Sonic movie 2, I went in with like kind of like medium expectations, and I was very, very pleasantly surprised.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Sonic 2,
Sonic
the Hedgehog 2 is a way better movie than the first one.
That's what I've been told. It seems like a lot of people really enjoyed the second one.
Yes, because it got all the stupid shit out of the way in the first one. Because first one was mostly introducing, you know, Sonic as a character and whatnot. Except the thing is like, in my opinion, from me watching the first Sonic movie, it felt more of like the main dude's movie. I forget what his name is, like Tom or something. They call him Donut Lord. But he's like the human of the story. You know how like fucking like Sonic X had like Chris, whatever the fuck was his name was?
Yeah.
It's essentially that. I think his name was like Tom, I don't remember. That's how forgettable he is. That's the thing. But it felt like more like his movie rather than Sonic's movie.
Yeah, and this one felt more like Sonic's here, like the second one?
Yes, because they cut out a lot of like more of the like human parts. And I'm not saying humans shouldn't be in Sonic, because there's a lot of Sonic media that has humans in it. But I'm saying when it comes down to it, Sonic is more about the anthropomorphic animals than the humans.
I feel like, yeah, you're right. I mean, to be fair.
And Sonic 2 had a lot more of that, and it was fantastic. Knuckles is great in it. Sonic became a much better character. Tails is fantastic. A lot of the scenes are really memorable. It's good. Even the human parts of the movie I really liked, because they made the plot actually interesting and made the characters like more, fleshed them out a little bit. So it just did everything so much better than the first Sonic movie, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, that's great though. I'm glad. I'm glad that the Sonic stuff is getting a little bit more love.
Yeah, it is. Mainstream-wise, it is. Yeah,
it's nice. I guess the best way I can compare like this like Mario movie though, like feeling-wise, it kind of gives off the feeling of Wreck-It Ralph. Do you know what I mean by that?
It does, yes. I can definitely feel that.
It's introducing a foreign concept to the main character, who is immediately like pretty lovable, pretty easy to understand. Okay, it's an arcade character, and throwing him in like a new reality of sorts, and allowing, because like the thing is that when it comes to these movies, especially something like big box office like kind of movie like this is gonna end up being, you have to make sure it's accessible to people who aren't fans of the content, while also providing stuff that fans would enjoy. So I can totally see exactly what they're doing with everything, and I'm like, yeah, that's what they kind of have to do for it to be a success, and I understand.
I'm very excited for it now that I've seen that. I'm like, But I don't want to get my hopes up too much. I'm gonna let like right now I'm excited, but over time I need to let those expectations slow down a little bit, because if they get too big, I'm screwed.
Yeah, but you're also more of like a film critic than someone like me. I'm somebody who's like, wow, that seems like a fun time.
Yeah, you just
that's it.
You're just like, huh, that was a thing. Moving on.
Yeah, like it doesn't bug me. I'm just like, I mean, it was fun. I guess.
I'm just someone who's very, very into the art of filmmaking, or just like, I guess like, you know, making a show, or just like cinematography in general. I really love a well-shot movie/TV show.
But you're also like you're just critical too. Like, it's not even just like that you like it. You're also critical of things that you wish could be better. Me, I'm just all like, I mean, it's not that great, and then that's it.
It's like, you have like no in-depth opinion of it. It's just like, huh. Okay.
Yeah, well, because like I'm so used to people like, especially like in like today's culture, especially on Twitter, where people will go in and like try to force you to believe in what they do. And they'll be like, I don't like this, and if you like it, then I have to have you not like it, and these are the reasons why you should hate everything that you love. And I'm like, I'm not that type of person.
I like to debate that kind of thing though. Like, if it's like maybe something that I like that someone else doesn't like, I'm like, but why though? And we can have like a discussion there, and maybe, you know, figure out like what's going on there.
But the thing
and that's
is,
what I like to do. I like discussing that type of stuff.
But filmmaking and games and all of that is essentially just a different form of art. And art is subjective, so no matter what, nobody's correct in what they're saying.
That's why I like to hear other people's like subjective opinions, though, because like I said, it's like you can debate those types of things, and kind of like see where someone else is coming from, and maybe like their experiences lend differently to this type of like plot or like characters than
so
maybe
you like
your
seeing the
experiences.
perspective.
Absolutely, yeah.
Essentially, okay. So like you're trying to find value in the things that. Am I supposed to be able to hop off this thing?
I don't know. I don't think so.
It looks like it would be something that I would.
I'm not sure. I don't know. We haven't been focused on the game like this entire episode. We've just been
I have been doing exactly that. I've been paying attention this whole time. I've been
amazing.
multitasking like a mofo.
Yeah, absolutely. But I've said this before, not on Double XP, but just in general in my life. I'm jealous of the people who like the things I don't.
Wait, why is that?
Because it's like, they get to enjoy this thing, but I don't. You know?
Wait,
and it's like, I
wait.
can't force myself to enjoy the thing, because that's just very disingenuous.
I mean, it's okay if you don't like something.
I know that, but I'm jealous of the people who can enjoy the things that I don't like, because it's like, if it were up to me, I would like everything. Everything in the world. You know what I mean? Like every piece of media, I would like it. But there, you know, sometimes there's just things I don't like, and it's like I can't really help that. But I'm jealous of the people who can like look past those things and still like really like the show or the movie or whatever.
I guess, yeah, because I mean, being able to enjoy more is obviously
Exactly,
like,
it's a good thing.
yeah.
And I wish I
yeah.
could just have full enjoyment in my life, you know?
Just be able to turn off that like subjective
Yeah.
kind of switch or
Exactly.
critical switch. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah, I get that. My
Like-
brain is like, I'm trying to think of something that I just don't enjoy that I would like to enjoy, but it all comes down to food, and I'm like, no, I'm pretty okay
Yeah.
with the kind of food that I like.
True. Oh shit. Oh, mate, it's hot.
Fires?
Be a firefighter. Right now. Oh, okay. I guess
okay.
you're lending a hand.
Wait. I was trying to knock over these towers earlier.
Oh. Okay, sure. I guess that's the point.
Did this do it right?
Wait, it did it.
Oh, okay. Well, then that works.
And then get this one. Bah! But yeah,
Nice.
like I was talking about earlier, I don't really care for the first Sonic movie, but I'm jealous of the people who can enjoy that movie. You know, like the parts that I don't like.
Do you think, like, somebody would be able to change your mind about it?
Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. Like they bring up really good points about the thing, and I'm like, you know what? That's true, and it changes my opinion slightly, but I wouldn't say it like fully changes it. Like I've never gone like flip-flop entirely on an opinion of something. Unless it's like by like maybe I watch something and I don't like it, and then a few years later I rewatch it and I'm like, oh, I actually do like this. You know?
Dude, right? Have you ever done that with like, say anime characters where like you would watch a show and you'd be like, this character is my favorite, and then you like rewatch it later and you're like, oh my god, that character sucks. Like,
Yes.
I like this character now. That's how I was with with Bleach, like the anime Bleach.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I was younger, like I'm talking about like teenage years, you know.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I used to like what is his name? Shoot, what is his name? Uryu?
Main character?
Uryu? I think is his name.
I'm not sure. I haven't watched Bleach, so I don't really know the character's names.
He's a character. He's a Quincy. He has like glasses and everything. Anyways, he's very much that like how would you say, very edgy kind of
For sure, yes.
character.
We love edgy anime characters.
Very cringy. Being older, you're like, oh my god, just shut this guy up. Like, oh my god, it's so cringy. Like watching him as an adult, I'm like, ugh, wait, no.
Oh god.
He's like the worst character. Like, dude,
Yeah.
what the heck?
Young me used to really like Sword Art Online, and used to really like Kirito. But then I grew a
But then
little
you
older,
realized.
and then I rewatched it, and I was like, holy shit, this sucks. Oh my god, this sucks.
You're like, wow, this is a harem.
Yeah, no, this is just, it's like, oh, yes, I am cardboard cutout anime protagonist. Yes, I get all the women. What about it? What do you think about it? I do great things.
Yeah, it's very. Wait, is there like a male translation of like Mary Sue?
John Doe?
Is it just John Doe? Yeah.
I guess so. I don't know.
I associate John
Michael
Doe with like
Sue.
with you know, like a John Doe letter, you know, that kind of deal.
Yeah. You have to stop those nuclear pumps.
How do I stop them though?
I don't know, but we'll do it next time on Double X.
Ah, shoot! Alrighty, time to help with nuclear waste. Bye bye.
Bye bye.